What's up, y'all? So, I lost 30 pounds in 4 months, and breakfast was a huge part of that. Okay, I am going to show you the exact breakfast, at least 3 I ate on repeat. So, let me flash those on the screen right now. Okay, keep watching the video. I'm going to go over all 3, going to give those to you. Before I lost weight, I was not a big breakfast person, right? So, it was something, if I did have breakfast, it was a sugary cereal. Even before I had kids, it was a sugar cereal, something real quick. I'd just skip it. I'd skip it and I'd overeat for lunch, dinner, something like that. But that's how I started gaining the weight. Just didn't care about breakfast, was not eating. I was like, not knowing it, but I was like saving my calories for later, right? So that is not what you want to do. When I lost weight, that's when I started really eating breakfast. Even when I didn't want to, I knew how I started my morning was going to transform how I ate and curb cravings throughout the day. I've proven it. It is so true. Like eating in the morning, eating breakfast is very important. It's going to carry you throughout your day. So here we go. We're going to start with the first breakfast. And that is, I don't even have a name for it. So what it was is 4 ounces of chicken tenderloin. So you can get chicken tenderloin simply from Walmart, here we have a King Soopers, your local grocery. 4 ounces of chicken. I bake it in the oven for like 25 minutes, flip it halfway. But after that was done, take it out, shred it. And with that, I would make also 3 Kodiak waffles, in the waffle iron. I did those. And with the ounces of chicken, now you can put the shredded chicken on top of each waffle, or you can just eat it on the side. But that is chicken and waffles. Huge amount of protein. I'm gonna put the macros here up on the screen, but that's breakfast number 1. Real quick, so I actually have a community. It's called Fit, Fine, and Focused. It's for women 30 years and over. And so we're gonna be talking about everything it takes to lose weight, right? The workouts, the food. So at least 3 times a week, I'm gonna go live. We're gonna do group workout sessions. And also, I'm gonna give y'all all the recipes I ate to lose the 30 pounds in 4 months, plus more. Okay, there's also the upcoming challenge. It is free to join, but that is over foods. You're going to learn how to weigh the foods, what your macros are. I'm going to give you your macros, so you'll know exactly what to eat and how much to eat of it. It makes weight loss actually possible inside this community. It's free to join for now, so hit the link in the description. I'll see y'all inside. Back to the video. My second meal option is Oikos 000 yogurt, and I put out 150 grams of that, and you're like, how do I know how much that is? So you're gonna have I have a food scale, so I measure out, I'll put my bowl on there, zero out the weight with the bowl on it, and then put the yogurt in the bowl, 150 grams, and I know y'all measuring, scaling out, you're weighing your food. It's not that hard. You really get used to it. It's really, if you're really serious about losing weight, it's something you wanna do. Trust me, off top. But 150 grams of the yogurt, and then either Cheerios or granola. I was like 20 grams of either of those. My favorite was probably Cheerios, especially the strawberry right now. But I sprinkle like 20 grams of Cheerios on top of the yogurt, stir it all up together. That was like a sweet breakfast, but that is also packed with protein. It's got some carbs, it's low on fat, so I'll put the macros down on the screen for y'all there. Another good breakfast, you want something sweet, but it's also super quick because you don't have to cook it. That's the second meal. And then the third option for breakfast I'm gonna give to you, but before I give it to you, if you've noticed, the first 2 meals and this last one I'm gonna give you, I emphasize first, right, the protein. Protein now is very, very important. Okay, especially for women. Women think that protein is going to make them like bulky, more muscly, like more masculine, whatever. Like I've seen a lot of women, heard a lot of women that think they're going to over consume the protein, overeat, and they're like, oh, I don't want to have too much protein. Okay, you are most likely not going to have too much because you probably already aren't eating enough. Like I can almost guarantee most women who aren't measuring their food, aren't eating enough protein to maintain muscle mass, which is important as we age. It's a whole thing. But you've noticed these meals have high protein. So I'm going to give you the third meal right now. This third option for breakfast is 4 ounces of chicken tenderloin, and 140 grams of potatoes. So I would either like put a whole potato on the food scale. And if it was too much, I cut it to about 130, 140 grams. Prepare how I wanted it. I would either like peel and cut it, dice it, and put it into the oven and bake it on 450 for 10 to 15 minutes. But I will put the macros up here for you. But yeah, you can either bake diced potato bits, or you can do a baked potato, the potato whole in the oven. So how you prepare it is up to you. But potato, chicken, this is a big carb source, you know, a good amount of carbs, but it's also a really good amount of protein. So very little fat. So these are the 3 breakfast options I ate to lose 30 pounds in 4 months. Now I give those to y'all. You can use these on repeats because you have sweet, savory, all of them are filling, all great choices. So I hope you got some value from these videos. Please like and subscribe so you continue seeing the videos. See the next one coming up. Check the description. Join the community, y'all. It's where you get accountability, support. We're going to go over the exact foods you eat to support your weight loss. These are the foods you're going to eat, to learn all those in the community. Plus, we're going to be working out, live sessions. You have no reason in this community not to lose weight. So if y'all are really ready for that, let's get into it. I'll see you on the side.